Yeah! It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico. Let me ask y'all this. Can you really judge an anime based on the first episode? The first 10 seconds? The first minute? Is that truly fair to do? Yes, you can do it, but to me, that just sounds like a douche move. That sounds narrow-minded as well. Allow me to explain. Imagine you're super hungry and you have two plates in front of you. One is a sloppy Joe. Extra greasy, extra meaty, right? And on the right side of you, you have a beautiful piece of cake. It looks glorious. But your friend's like, oh, I forgot to tell you, don't eat that cake because I realized after baking it, the eggs I used were expired. And the milk I used to make the cake weren't the right ones for the recipe, so it's not going to taste the right way. If you're smart, throw away the piece of cake, eat the sloppy Joe. I know it looks nasty, but I put my heart and soul into it. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. So here's your dumb self. You throw away the sloppy Joe, eat the cake despite the warning. And now you're telling your friends it's all your fault I got a stomach ache. But they warned you. It's the same thing with Jojo. Your friends are telling you, hey, part 1 gonna be kind of slow, but it will pick up. Trust me, it's only 9 episodes. Endure. And here's you. Nah, I can't watch it. It's boring. I watched 10 seconds. It didn't pop off. Fam, it's gonna be the best thing I've been watching in a long time. Just get through it. No, you're wrong. It's boring, bro. This art is trash. Well, art evolves over time. Yes, from the outside, Jojo's that nasty looking sloppy Joe. But what you didn't know, it actually hits. You just never gave it a chance. But some people, I get it. They look at Jojo and they're saying, it's not for them. Nothing wrong with that. That's not my problem. My problem is a lot of people will judge shows based off the first 10 seconds after they're experts, and if their friends watch the show or caught up and give them a little advice about the show, a little context so they can understand it better, they refuse to listen to reason. Because look, the way Jojo works, it's based on the time period it's created in. So for example, the reason why we have vampires in part 1, it came around during those times we had stuff like Dracula, and it was inspired by Western culture. That's why Steel Ball Run is basically around the world in 80 days with horseback racing. That's amazing, right? But some people, I get it. They're probably sitting here like, part 1's not interesting to them, but maybe if they kept going, they'd find a part they like. Everyone has a part in JoJo that for them, it's decent. But after the second read through or second watch through, they love it more than anything. Now for me, part 4 is my favorite part of JoJo because it has great music, has an amazing radio station, anytime I think about it, it gets me excited. Boom, and my favorite stand there too, Crazy Diamonds. But if you didn't know, a lot of stuff in JoJo, like the characters or even the stands, they're musical references. Araki loves Western music, so if you know this music, you understand the characters better. So for a lot of people, they get into new music because of JoJo. What I'm trying to make with this point is, just like a lot of things in life, if you judge it based on face value alone, you'll miss out on a lot of stuff because you're not trying to see past first impressions. So, if someone says they can't get into JoJo because, oh, the art style, there's more than one part of JoJo, the art style gets better, trust me. Just Google it right now and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Look at part 4, look at part 7. If it doesn't hit, maybe you need glasses or something. That's just me. Now people say something about JoJo, they also say this every single time. Oh, it's gay. So let me get this straight. Y'all can't watch JoJo because it's gay and flamboyant? Fam, it's just a show. And the thing is, y'all wrong, y'all say that because if you've seen JoJo, there are gay characters in it, but it's not like gay people are the main Joe stars. No. The way JoJo works with gay people, they're in the show, but not directly in your face, so it's like it's throwing this gay factor in your face. The reason why people are so flamboyant and so stylish in JoJo is just the way Araki wants the series to be. It's a bizarre adventure, supposed to be over the top. Just like looking at a show and saying, hey, it's called JoJo's Normal Adventure. Why are you doing so much? It's not called that. It's not even called JoJo's Misadventures. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So when you think of bizarre, what you think of over-the-top stuff, zany stuff. That is JoJo at its core. So that's why it's so flamboyant. And that's because the thing that inspired Araki, he always liked the idea of muscular people. Because when he first started JoJo, his biggest influence, or one of the big influences, was Fist of the North Star. If you've seen Fist of the North Star, you know, had muscle dudes in there. And they were super bulk. At least in JoJo, they're not like super bulky. It's like More people in JoJo could be bodybuilders, the way they look. But hey, as time gets on, they get less bulky. That's what I'm trying to tell people, but nobody listens, bro. Let me calm down, though. So yeah, now we address that. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all could still not watch JoJo, not cleared up the misconceptions? That's what gets me upset. If someone told you, hey, JoJo's not gay, it's not boring, it just starts off slow, how's it different anime series? Because a lot of series, if you just go based on the memes and screenshots, you get a bad impression of it. And you could say all these reasons not to watch it. So I try to do with any series. I give it an actual chance. I said this before, I'll say it again. You feel me? So I think what people do a lot of times, they have the preferences and it rules them. They can't watch stuff outside the preferred genre. And they get recommended stuff that's different from what they like, they automatically shoot it down because they can. So the same thing happened with JoJo. They see it and they're like, oh, it's really bizarre. I don't like what I see. I'm not gonna watch. And then when you show them the JoJo meme and you have these awesome JoJo conversations, all they're hearing is blah, 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 and they don't like it. So I understand people say they're okay with the series existing, but it's not for them. But when y'all go out your way to come at JoJo just because you can, that's when I get heated because, like I said, everyone complain about JoJo. They make it far into JoJo. And they get context to what they're missing out on, they just act like it's just nonsense. Which is understandable, but also really annoying. Yes, it's different. Yes, you're not used to it, but give it a chance and you might like it. I'm not gonna say everyone's gonna like JoJo off the bat or every series off the bat, but if you can get past that first little rough patch, you'll see the diamond that is JoJo and why people are so crazy about it. JoJo has the nicest community I've ever seen from any anime. I actually enjoy power scaling in JoJo. I like having debates about it because people actually listen to what you're saying and listen to reason. It's not just people going only off the wiki and judging everything. It's not people only using their bias to talk about these series. They care about JoJo, so they actually try to do their best to accommodate you into the series and appreciate it for what it is and give you as much trivia and background they can. That's why I love JoJo community. I wish all communities like this, where it's like every time you want to get into it, they guide you through and not just throw you in there and say, haha, struggle, just wait on it, it's gonna get better. Nah, it's not the JoJo community. But hey, if you're a fan of JoJo, what is your biggest pet peeve people do when it comes to talking about JoJo? If you hate JoJo, do you still hate it after I debunked everything there is to know about JoJo? And hey, if I messed up on any part of JoJo, feel correct in the comment section below, but hey, I said what I had to say. Final verdict, stop being your bubbles, expand, and appreciate greatness when you see it, versus just saying, oh, different means bad. So if you like this video, you know what to do. King Kong on the like button, subscribe, join my Straw Hat Fleet, share your favorite social medias, like on my channel, one step at a time, turn the notification bell on to never miss a video again. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord. If you want to help me in any way, join my Patreon and share a link out anywhere you can. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I can say so much more, but my crew needs me.